Hi everybody, I am Brian Mullins the Fox, and welcome to episode 8 of Setting the Pace, Brian Mullins the Fox's guide to point out fallacies and inaccuracies of statistics. We're talking about two fallacies, one of which has 4 forms: ad hominem and poisoning the well. Let's start out with ad hominem, which has 4 variants. The first one is the abusive form, the second is the circumstantial form, the third one is tu quoque, and 4 is guilt by association. I've had people make ad hominem attacks towards me in the past, so we're not going to get too deep into the examples. So when you attack the character of the individual by using that as the basis or the backing of your argument you're making against the person, be it a man or a woman, white or black, gay, straight, religious or atheist, which is wrong in and of itself, and you should not do that. Sure, the person who's making that argument you're trying to attack has a character flaw or two, but that does not invalidate his argument. You could just dismiss someone randomly or nonchalantly as a conspiracy theorist by accusing him of hiding evidence and manipulating people by quote-unquote pushing lies as truth, but that does not make my position or claim that I'm claiming incorrect, invalid, or wrong at all. In fact, it is ironic for people to do this, because more often and more likely than not, those that accuse others of being a conspiracy theorist, in terms of trying to shut down the conversation, they are the real conspiracy theorists themselves. Now let's move on to poisoning the well. And before I do, I want to make this one simple fucking clarification. An ad hominem attack is not the same as a goddamn insult. Stop fucking using it, or pretending that it is, to try and suit your fucking narrative or argument. Don't be a going-goner. Don't be an idiot. Don't be a tool. Don't be an egotistical prick after falsely accusing me of being an egotistical prick. Stop randomly bringing up my autism as if it's like some sort of slight against me or something. Or as if it's some sort of point to try and distract from the fact that you have no point. Basically, poisoning the well is when you commit a preemptive ad hominem attack against your opponent or an opponent in general, that is, to prime the audience with adverse information about the opponent from the start, in an attempt to make your claim more acceptable or discount the credibility of your opponent's claim simply because of their character, or how you misinterpret his or her character, or whatever. You're basically attacking their character before they can present an argument to better suit their case or argument, which is very shitty, because people who usually do this are a bunch of egotistical pricks. People who do this are unironic conspiracy theorists, and people who do this are absolute deniers of reality. Don't buy into their propaganda. Don't buy into their bullshit. And for fuck's sake, make an argument that doesn't sound fucking retarded and based on an ad hominem fallacy or an attack alone, whilst you're conflating an insult with an ad hominem attack, which you should not do, because it makes you sound retarded. It makes you sound like the person I'd block from the comment section. Something that somebody does that pisses me off to the point where I could just cut off the conversation there. Which I don't like to do, actually. The reason why I cut off Going Gone, not just from my life, but ended the conversation, which ended the debacle, was because of the fact that Going Gone did this to himself, and people that believed him. They're also fucking losers as well. So don't just see this as a dunk on them from the past, because they've already moved on. They're still losers. Alright? I'm Brian Mullins the Fox, signing out. See you in the next episode where I recap the series and go over everything we've went over in this series. Goodbye.